Good morning, prairie dogs, and happy Monday morning to you. And that's right, we are still celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, which runs from September 15th to October 15th. And each week we've been choosing one person from Hispanic heritage background to celebrate. And so for this week, we have Miss Sonia Sotomayor, who's was raised by a single mother after her father had passed away when she was a young age, but her mom really emphasized how important education was, which helped Sonia become a great success in school. And as a lawyer, she continued to work hard, and eventually she became our first Latina Supreme Court Justice in U.S. history. So this week, we recognize Miss Sonia Sotomayor and her work and contributions to the Hispanic heritage background and for those of Hispanic descendants. So again, we're recognizing Miss Sonia Sotomayor. All right, and it is Monday. You know what that means. It is marvelous to be here at Pioneer. So we are excited to see everyone out in their Marvel gear today on Monday. Now, we do have our flag salute coming to us from our students from Miss Flores' class. So let's go ahead and have them lead us in our announcements.
Alyssa, Iku, Jasmine, hats and hoods off. Right hand over your heart. Ready, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All righty. Thank you again to our students from Miss Flores' class for leading us in the announcements today. Now, our thank you to Miss Mooningham for our pause room tip of the week, which is to be safe. Safety is what you do to protect yourself and others from accidents, danger, illness, or trouble. So what are some things you can do? Make sure to learn the school rules, use equipment and supplies properly, slow down, keep the noise level low so you can hear. Wash your hands often, especially important one right now as people are getting sick. Eat only when adults are present. And again, that's concern for safety and choking. Walk away from trouble. Stay out of restricted areas. Do not leave campus. Report problems immediately to staff. Know your full name and phone number just in case you ever get lost. And then do not go with strangers, no matter what they ever say. Now, remember to stay safe, to see your surroundings, ask for permission, follow the rules, and exercise caution. And Miss Mooningham did find us a video to help us remember some of our safety rules while we're at school.
So children, there are certain rules that you must follow at school to stay safe and avoid accidents. The rules that keeps us safe at school are: do not push others while going up or down the stairs. Do not stand or jump on a desk. You may fall and get hurt. Do not run around in a classroom. Walk in a line inside a school building. Do not run and push each other in the corridor or while walking in a line. Do not hit others or fight with your friends. Inform the class teacher about any injuries, fights, or mishaps. Wait for your turn everywhere. Do not enter lab such as science lab or computer lab without your teacher. Place your bags and water bottles neatly, as someone can trip and fall if you don't keep it properly. If you get hurt while playing, inform your teacher. Your teacher will take care of you. Do not rush to get into the school bus. Always wait for your turn. Be obedient and always listen to your teachers. They care for you and your safety. So children, always follow your class and school rules to stay safe.
So remember, the rules that we have for you while you're at school are to keep you safe from accidents and injury. So let's make sure that we're continuing to make sure to be safe. All right, we do have our big flagpole costume day coming. That will be next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday in the morning at our big flagpole. And there are some Halloween costume guidelines there for you. So make sure that you go over this and that you know what is appropriate and what is not appropriate for your school costume. This will also be going out through Parent Square to all of our parents so that then they know the things as well. So please make sure to follow these guidelines so we can have a safe and fun time celebrating together next Friday at our big flagpole and our costume contest. Now, this week, Boo Grams are for sale before or after school. They're $1 each, which will include a gram and a treat. So make sure that if you're wanting to get one of those for your friends, you can purchase those before or after school. Our band schedule for this week is the same schedule that we have, so make sure Mondays and Thursdays, trumps and trombones, Tuesdays, clarinet, saxophones, Wednesday, flute and percussion, and then Friday, we have clarinet, saxophones, flutes, and percussion. So make sure that you're bringing your instrument every day and you're practicing hard at home. Right, we do have our second week of cross-country competition this week, so we will have practice after school on Monday, and then you'll have your second meet coming this Friday in Planada at the Plaws and Claws. And we want to wish you good luck this Friday in Planada. And we do have early release day this Wednesday, so all students will be released at 12:55 this Wednesday. We do have a fire drill that we'll be performing Thursday afternoon at 1:15, just our monthly fire drill, so we'll make sure we'll have everyone prepared for that. And we do have our indoor flagpole this Friday as well. Mr. Fernandez's class will help us get started with the flag salute, and then we will have Christina and Assassina, our president and vice president, there to help us with the announcements. Now, Friday is going to be an exciting day because Student Council is bringing the pumpkin patch to Pioneer next Friday. So make sure that you are here at school Friday so you can get your pumpkin. There's going to be different activities going on. And you do have the opportunity to purchase some pictures if you would like, parents. Make sure to get those orders into your teachers by Wednesday, the 11th. And the prices there are $3 for each photo, or you can take 2 for $5. So that is coming to us next Friday, Pioneer's Pumpkin Patch. We also will be having our honor roll celebrations going on that day. And so 2nd and 3rd grade will be celebrating with you at 8:15, 4th and 5th grade at 9:15, 1st grade at 1:10, and kinder in the afternoon at 1:30 for all the hard work and great things that you guys have accomplished this first trimester. And on Friday as well, Friday evening, we will be having our Weaver Performing Arts Boosters Club. They'll be presenting Cocoa. And so there will be food and drinks available for purchase. It should be a great time out there with our families. And so make sure to plan for our Weaver Performing Arts Boosters movie night this Friday. Gates will open at 6. We'll get that movie started right around 6:45 as that sun is going down and we can see. And again, make sure to bring money for all the food and drinks that will be available for you to purchase there. And we hope everyone had a great time at our pause parties last Friday. I want to thank Miss Izzy Ordia and all the staff that helped make that happen for us in there. We hope everyone had a great time dancing, wearing their neon colors, and all of their glow-in-the-dark sticks. And you can see from there, it looked like everyone was having a great time. So again, thank you to all those that made this happen for our students. We did have some shout outs that we'd like to share. So Ms. Villa wanted to recognize Edison and Josiah this week. What they did is they found money on the playground and they turned it in. They did the right thing. She was so proud of them for showing such integrity that she wanted to honor them on the announcements this week. Great job, boys. Way to show that integrity and making sure that you're doing the right thing. Ms. Davis wanted to give a shout out to one of our maintenance guys Robert for his help in installing blinds and the frosted covers for her windows. He went above and beyond to make sure she was satisfied with his work and was very supportive. She wanted to say thank you again to Mr. Robert. You are marvelous. So thank you for that hard work. And a shout out to Miss McCoy, who has our coat closet going again for us this year. And so families, if you do have coats that are gently used that you could donate, Miss McCoy keeps a closet for jackets going in her classroom during the winter months for those students in need. So I want to say thank you to Miss McCoy, and thank you to any of those that can help donate jackets so that we can keep them for our prairie dogs when it is cold in the winter time. And I don't know if you had a chance to see this, but wow, was our library amazing last week. So I want to give a shout out to Miss Smith and Miss Crystal for transforming our library into a jungle and all of the great things that they brought to us with the book fair. Again, thank you to them, and then thank you for everyone that helped support our book fair this year. And to Mr. Jacob, our cross-country coach, and our cross-country team for successfully competing in their first cross-country meet ever at Pioneer. We had a lot of good races, good time, and I think we figured out some things that we can be even better this week. But we did want to say good job to our coach and all of our student athletes for competing last week in our first cross-country meet. And our quote of the week comes from Miss Sotomayor, who said, "I do know one thing about me. I don't measure myself by others' expectations or let others define my worth." That tells me that she's a very strong person that looks at herself to measure herself. So remember, guys, don't measure yourselves by others' expectations. Hold yourself to a higher expectations and let your worth be defined by the work that you do and not by others. And we do have 2 weeks until our October break. So Prairie Dogs, the challenge is laid out before you to make sure that we continue to use the peace path when we become upset, or we're making sure to continue to have our positive plan and attitude in place. Last 2 weeks, there's a lot of different fun things going on, but sometimes that can be challenging for our behavior. So make sure that you continue to use the peace path and walk it out, walk away, talk it out, walk away, make a new friend, and get help. And make sure that you are here every day, you're being kind, you're working hard, and you will be successful. Hey, Prairie Dogs, that's something that's going to be especially important for us to focus over these next 2 weeks. And that's what we have for you this week, Prairie Dogs. Make sure to stay tuned for the birthday announcements for this week. We hope that you have a great week and are working hard. And remember, if you need anything, make sure to see myself, Miss Hidalgo, or Miss Izzy Ordia so that we can help you and your Prairie Dog friends. Remember, each one of you is great. Just allow yourselves to be. Have a great week, Prairie Dogs.